Yes, people, what's going on? We're back again for another Red Talk. Faz, what are you telling me, man?
How's it going, Rants? How you feeling, man?
Not too bad, bro. Not too bad, man. Yourself?
What a way to start the season, innit?
It's not a bad start, is it? It's not a bad start, bro.
What a way to start the season, man. Congratulations on 100K. Manchester United start the season with a good win, and you start the season with a massive win as well. So I'm very happy for you. Very proud of you. And obviously big shout out to the community, man. You lot did this, you lot got this man to 100K. Without you guys, it wouldn't be happening. Every
Fact.
single one of you in the chat, every single one of you not in the chat, just watching. You guys like the video. You guys spend an hour, a couple of hours of your week with us. So big shout out, man. Well done, everyone, to get this man to 100K, man.
Nah, big up, man. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot going on in the football world. Literally, just as we went live, obviously, we heard that Ilkay Gundogan wanted to leave Barca, but now they're saying that City have approached his representation, and it looks like he's going back to City. If Gundo
Yeah,
goes back to City,
yeah.
title's wrapped.
Something's going on in there. I don't know why he wants to leave Barca or what the politics is,
New
but
manager probably doesn't get on with him.
but the fact that Man City are sniffing around to bring him back speaks volumes. Absolutely speaks volumes as to where Man City are in terms of their midfield and how they see him as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I know they got players in there. They got Kovacic and all them guys in there, but they're still looking for Gundogan in there to come and help them. They're probably looking at the league this season, Man City. I'm thinking, it's not going to be obviously as easy and plain sailing as possible. They have not been that active like some of the other teams have in terms of market, and they've had some players leave. Alvarez has left, so I think it makes perfect sense for them to go and get Gundogan, and that should be the thing. Is we can't compete with Man City for the title, but it would be good if we were active in the midfield market as well. Do you know what I'm saying? If we were getting one or two players, I know SANDER bid. Something's happened with that. I've not really kept up to date with that, but I know that McTOMINAY is in. It works to exit as well. So let's see how the next final few days pan out, innit?
Yeah, they're saying Fulham have met Man United's 30 million asking price. Apparently, that's what they're saying. And Scott favors staying in the Prem, then going to Italy.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, let's sell him to Fulham. Go get Sander, and we're cool. Do you know what I'm saying? And then if Sancho leaves, then spend that money on Ugarte. But this
Yeah.
Ugarte thing is long, bro. He's not worth 50 odd mil, and Man United should not forego getting in a Sander to sign a Ugarte, bro, who's the same profile as Casemiro. He started the season well and had a good preseason. He looks like he's come back fitter and sharper. He's got loads to offer us. Like, replacing Casemiro is not more important than getting in the profile of a Sander that we don't have.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think it makes very much sense, but it's not long left in the transfer window, which is a bit concerning to me. Do you know what I'm saying? I think at this point, what would have been good is what Napoli had with Scott McTominay as well. I don't know how obviously concrete it is, but like personal terms were agreed, weren't they? They were waiting if they can sell
But they
some
need to
players.
get the Osimhen money, though.
Yeah, they need to. But it would have been good if we could do that with couple midfielders as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Get the personal terms and everything
We've already
sorted
got
out.
personal terms agreed with Ugarte already.
But it's just waiting on anybody to leave, isn't it? At this point, who can we
It's not
collect
just
the money
that.
from?
I think we don't want to pay the money that PSG want. That's the main thing. It's not that, like, we've agreed he wants to come, we want him to join, but we're not prepared to pay what they're asking. And I agree with that, because they're asking
But
for
it's the
way too
same
much.
thing that people are not willing to pay what we're asking for McTominay as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but they have, though. Fulham have paid the 30 million. Napoli want to pay the 30, but they can't pay it till they sell Osimhen. They don't have the money.
Unless it's done, bro, I'm not getting excited. It has to be a here we go, there we land, as it is now. It has to be a there we land before I can get excited, bro. Because this Scott McTominay thing, even last season, there was loads of talk. It's just not happening, is it? Until he's actually gone and we've replaced him, and there's a whole signing video and an official announcement, bro. I can't get involved in this hype, man. Because we've seen this transfer deals before, man.
I hear it, but Scott's got a lot of people that want him. That's crazy. They're saying Everton are also interested. And Crystal Palace I also heard. So we're gonna
So
get the 30 million that we want,
Mm.
and I'm sure we have the players lined up. I want Sanderberg and Ugarte. I don't want just if I could choose one, I'm taking
Same.
Sanderberg, but I want both because I believe we need both. Even one midfielder, bro. Ericsson can leave too. I don't see
100%.
Christian Eriksen fits in this Man United pressing style. Like I don't see where he fits in because Bruno and Mount can play that 10 role, yeah. Ericsson can't play that first line press. He can't play that.
I don't think even in the last 10 minutes, I would love to say, oh, Ericsson can come in the last 10, 15, 20 minutes of the game, but he can't, bro. Like he won't bring that intensity. Instead, he's gonna have fantastic passing. He's gonna have great passing and great touch, but he's gonna slow the game down, man. He's gonna slow the game down quite a bit. And defensively, Ericsson, I hate to say it, but defensively, Ericsson gets caught out way too much. Like physically, he gets run through so easily, and I don't hold it against him. He's an older player. He's very experienced when it comes to ball on his feet, under his foot. He's very experienced, but when it comes to off the ball defensive work, he gets run through too easy, man. So it just makes sense for us to part ways with him 100%. And two midfielders, like you said, without shadow of a doubt, two midfielders, because what it does is it future proofs us when Casemiro is parting ways. It future proofs us as Ericsson leaves. Do you know what I'm saying? It future proofs us towards injuries. It helps us have a bit of squad for the Carabao Cup, Europa League, and Europa League as well. Let's not forget, the schedule, the way Europa League works, is actually not favorable for a team like ourselves who's trying to battle for top 3, top 4 as well. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't. Europa League is okay for teams that are mid-table teams. It works out okay for them, but for us, when we're trying to get third in the Premier League, it's a long day. That schedule is long day. The traveling and everything is long day. So 100% man need two midfielders. It's just a concern of mine if Man United are going to be able to shift a player or two and then get those two players is the biggest question.
I think we'll be able to. Even if we take... The thing is, we've got... People forget that we actually got Ericsson on a free. So... Like, even if we take a little bit of money for him, it's still profit. Do you know what I'm saying? So we can afford to take a local 5 million for him. Like, apparently Ajax are interested in him. You look at the McTOMINAY thing, like this comment here saying it's crazy how much interest he has. I'd argue that it's not. And the reason why it's not is because if you think about a lot of players, like for instance, Darren Fletcher, when he left Man United, I think he done a West Brom stint and he done a Sunderland stint, I believe, or was it Stoke? I can't remember. I always get the kits mixed up, but you look at players here like Scott McTominay, who are Premier League proven. They've been at Man United. They're at that age where managers almost know what they're gonna get. Those players are worth something to the lower clubs. Do you know what I'm saying? They're worth something to the lower clubs because they bring a certain level of consistency and a certain level of and work ethic and pedigree as well. Do you know what I mean? As much as McTominay is nowhere near good enough for Man United, if he goes to an Everton or he goes to a Fulham, they'll see him as a useful player, even though 100%. I think he's absolute dog shit. But like they'll see him as a useful player. Players like that do have value. They absolutely do. It was Stoke he went to. Okay. Yeah. So those players do have value.
I think you've got it spot on. If you think about Scott's profile and the way he plays as well, I think Scott fits perfectly into a mid-table team. He's aggressive. He's a very keeps himself low. He's got that captain experience with Manchester United as well. Let's not forget. And he's just a very humble lad that just gets on with his work, really. And he's very, very physical, isn't he? It's just some of the areas that he's lacking is some of the areas that we need enhancing on. And it's just a shame. So it makes perfect sense for him to go to the likes of Fulham, Everton, those type of mid-table midfield. He'll get European games with those mid-table teams. He'll get good experience. He'll get loads of minutes as well. So it's perfect sense, makes sense for him. The thing is, the interest that people are saying that why they're so surprised is, let's not forget, like, this guy is physically a unit. Like, that's one thing people don't realize about Scott McTominay. He's actually physically a unit, and whether you like him or not is not what obviously clubs are going off. Clubs are going off
Facts.
the fact that they're looking at Scott's CV and they're saying, yo, look at the positions he's played in Manchester United under how many managers, whilst the club is in disarray. So that is his selling point. That is
And
his
he's a
CV.
full Scottish international as well.
And in international level, he just goes berserk, innit? They call him.
Mm.
They got nicknames for him, Scotty Dalglish and whatnot. So
Mm.
it makes perfect sense for him to fit into those mid-table teams. I wouldn't even be surprised. I'm just sorry. I'm a bit surprised that he's not got a lot more of international, teams, European teams, crying out for him, because that
To be
physicality
fair,
that
Italy and
he
Turkey have been
bosses Italy,
interested in
bro.
him.
He
Yeah.
bosses Italy and France. He absolutely bosses it.
I don't know
So
about
in
France,
Europe,
but Italy, yeah, his
he
physicality
bosses
will.
France.
Nah,
My
bro,
man's got
there's
bosses.
too many IC3s in France, blood. Man can't do that. There's none of that, bro. He's baby food in France, but in Italy, I hear it. I hear
Nah,
it in Italy.
but if we can get 30 million for Scott, I'll be happy. I would have liked 35-ish, but 30 million, I can't complain. I can't cry over it. More than happy, and it's like someone said before, it's straight profit because he's an academy graduate, and it's a good story as well. Good way to end his Manchester United tenure. So
30 million straight profit is
yeah,
great business for
it's
Scott
great
McTominay.
business.
Like, it's great business. So
Yep,
yeah, like, it's
100%.
just one of them ones. But when you look at that, players that you actually buy, it's very rare that you get that much profit on them. 30
Mm,
million is proper, because that gives us a lot of money.
mm,
That potentially allows us to do 2 deals.
mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
knowing that Ericsson could potentially leave, which would be straight profit because we didn't pay for him either. Even if Sancho does stay, you've still got 2 players that you can get rid of for a straight profit. And Lindelof, it won't be straight profit, but if we can get rid of Lindelof as well, because obviously Johnny Evans has been given a new deal.
We can't. Lindelof is injured. Who's gonna
Yeah,
get
but
him?
even if you can still get rid of a player when they're injured, bro.
I don't know, man. Who's gonna get him, man? I don't know who's
Bro,
gonna
you can still
pay it
sell
out.
him when he's injured, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I
I
think we
hear
can
it.
still sell him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if it's for even more reduced price, it's fine. We just need to get him off the books.
Books, yeah, because we saved the wages, innit? Big wages are saved. Yeah, I hear that as well. I think
I think you just got to move him on.
it's about time where, as a club, we start shifting towards, our expenditure and income have to finally meet. Because at the
Mhm.
moment, the club still has a lot of players where the expenditure is higher than the income, and eventually, we want to be a bit more self-sufficient. So I agree. Even if we can't sell Lindelof for decent money or money that we want, if we can just get anything for him, it helps us get to that mark where we're self-sufficient, so that we reduce the wages, isn't it? I was gonna say just quickly as well. Obviously, I'm sure we're gonna talk about the Fulham game anyways.
Mhm.
But I wasn't particularly happy that Sancho wasn't in the squad.
Mm.
I wasn't happy about that, and I'll be deadly honest, because I look at who our bench was, who our squad was on the day, and I understand, a lot of people are excited by Toby Collier, and at 20 years old, he's broke through into the first team, and a lot of people are saying he's the next person coming up and whatever. I'll be deadly honest. I think online and social media has created this culture where you see a couple decent minutes and you think this guy is it. Like, it's like almost like seeing your son. You know what I mean, Rants? Like, if you had a child and your child just played a couple minutes at Manchester United with the first team and that, you think my son's made it and stuff. It's not the
Mm.
case. It's not the case. I don't like how people are going about this thing. And obviously, I think Sancho should have been in the squad. Like, there wasn't any reason for Ericsson really to be in the squad. And if he's not in the squad and then he's not sold, I'm a bit like, why? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
but this
the
is why
reason,
he kind of has to be sold for me, because if he's not,
yeah,
then it's crazy, because Scott, we all know Scott's leaving, and he still came on. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Scott came on. Players like Collier, players like even Anthony in the squad didn't get
Yeah,
no minutes. It's
yeah,
like Anthony didn't even have like a full preseason when you look at minutes played, bro. He played in
yeah,
that one game and he went off
yeah,
injured.
yeah. But he's in the squad. Can I just layer it a bit more, just because I like to, dissect it a bit more, if I may? So I don't. It's not that I have a Jaden, thing that I love Jaden Sancho. So why is he not in the squad? And I'm not picking on the negative just because. Listen to what I'm saying. We have a winger that's played the preseason. The managers used him in preseason, and he uses him in the wing as a winger or as a false nine as well. Mason and Bruno started that game, and in my opinion, even though we won the game, the football that Mason and Bruno were playing together was not actually pleasing to the eye.
No, at all.
You've got Ericsson in there, and it doesn't make sense to have Ericsson in there because he's not going to bring that new football that we're looking for, the type of football that we're looking for. You've got Rashford, who's played majority of the game, so we're not swapping him, and the manager's adamant that he's not subbing him. And we want competition in places. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Sancho can play the false nine better than Mason Mount, and this is factual. I will go to ends of the earth and argue with that. And this is me saying it without even saying I love Jadon Sancho as a footballer. No, none of that. Just bar for
Mhm.
bar, Sancho's a better false nine than him. Bar for bar, Sancho can become a better winger than Rashford. This is just how it is. But the manager's not using him in the squad. And I'm like, if you're not using him in the squad, how are we going to see the wingers develop into the season? Do you know what I mean? The players need to get some minutes to at least start building momentum into the season. There's a lot of games to play. So
Facts.
I'm just a bit like, not really happy with that. Let's see how he does the next games and whatever. But would have liked to see Jadon Sancho play a couple minutes, man. I would have.
Yeah, it's a weird one because the manager came out and he said there's some players not in the squad that are going to be important for us this season. I don't know if he's talking about Jaden. I don't know who he's talking about.
Lindelof.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I doubt Lindelof because we signed 2 centre backs, but
I don't
it's
know,
one of
man.
them. It's one of them ones where, I don't know. Could we use Lindelof as a backup right back? I don't know,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
potentially.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm
Hoyland
saying?
obviously not there as well. Do you know what I
Mm.
mean?
Yeah, it's for real. So yeah, he could have been talking about Rasmus, who's injured. We don't really know. With the Sancho situation, it feels like to me that Man United, I think he's open to leaving. Man United are open to him leaving if they can get the money they want. But if they don't get the money that they want for him, he's just gonna be reintegrated in the squad. That's what it seems like.
I think it's important that we start using him eventually, even if he comes on as a sub. The fact is, let's just address this straight up, right? As a community as well, we need to be on the same page. And the page that I'm trying to get on is he has not got beef with the manager. The manager does not have beef with him. That's been
Right.
ironed out, done. If I'm not given even 15 minutes to make an impact in a game, if you don't give me that opportunity, I'm never going to be able to show it. He gave Garnacho opportunity again and again and again. So Garnacho eventually showed his levels. He's given Ahmad the opportunity again and again. And here and there, he's shown that what he can deliver. He's given Anthony the opportunity again and again, and Anthony's not delivered. He's given Rashi the opportunity again and again, and Rashi's not really delivered. Sancho's not been given the same opportunity. It's just fair because now everything has been ironed out, clear, done, new season. Give him the opportunity so he can show if he can do something or not. If he can't do anything, Rants, me, community, everybody will say, yo, Sanch, it ain't working out. Give him the opportunity now. Do you know what I'm saying? You got Anthony in the squad. What has Anthony done to warrant to be in the squad? Let's just be honest here.
Nothing. Not ahead of Sancho anyway, based on preseason.
Do you know what I mean? So I would have liked to see Jalen in the false nine. I would have liked to see Jalen in the wing, but let's see how he does. And I hope that if he's not utilizing it, because if you have a player of that caliber, doesn't matter if Sancho's not performed in United, he's still got a proper footballer. If you don't give him minutes, it can create tension in the changing room. It creates problem in the changing room, especially when he's very good friends with some of the other players. It creates problems in the changing room, and that's something you want to avoid at any cost.
No, 100%. And this is what it is. So it's a weird one with United because it's like United have accepted that Sancho is a big player, or else they would have taken a lot less money for him than what they're asking for.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah.
So they clearly rate him.
Hmm.
So he needs to be given a fair shake at this point.
Yeah.
He needs to
100%.
be. And I was saying the same thing earlier when I was speaking to Don. Even Ahmad, I don't believe Ahmad gets a fair shake. I believe that if Ahmad don't score in the next game or two, he's going to get dropped.
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? You can already feel it. He's been subbed off twice for Garnacho. It's almost like the manager's starting him now just to say, I gave him his chance. That's what
But
it
that,
seems like.
but Rant, I want to twist that up because Garnacho's his boy, man. That guy saved him last season bare times. And the fact that he started this season with Ahmad, I'm really sorry, Rance, but that's big
No,
for me.
it's
I know
not
he's
big
subbing
because
him off,
Garnacho never had a preseason.
but still, that's
Nah,
his
but
guy.
it's
He's
it's
playing
not
players
about.
that had preseason.
Nah, it's not. But still, the difference is Ahmad's had a preseason. Ahmad was bagging in preseason.
Nah, man.
He was bagging
I
in
know what you're
preseason,
saying, but I
so
don't
he
agree.
had to start. He had to start Ahmad, bro. He had to. And there's
No
also a push from the club. Yeah, Ahmad's in his last. Bro, use your brain. Yeah, Ahmad is in his last year of his contract. They
contract,
done
yeah.
the same thing with Amari Forson. They were giving Forson minutes ahead of Ahmad.
Minutes, yeah.
Man's playing Ahmad, yeah, so we can sign that contract, bro. Because
I
the
hear
club
it.
want to
No,
keep
I
Ahmad.
hear it.
As soon as Ahmad signs that contract, he's going straight back to the bench, bruv.
I get what you're saying. And I'm not in disagreement in terms of that. But what I'm saying is this guy is known to I'm really sorry, but to snake players, isn't he? He's known to snake players. He's done it before. So I'm just surprised that he's not stuck to his guns and said Nacho is my guy. Because remember,
He can't do that. Then Ahmad don't sign the
signed the
contract, bro.
contract. Yeah. Then I don't sign the contract. Yeah. I get now when you say it like that, I get it. But I'm just gonna reflect on when the day that Garnacho signed his contract, he said it in the video and to his parents, oh, he's come off the bench and done bad things, but now it's the real work. He has to start. And Garnacho's not starting. And eventually Garnacho and Eric's gonna be like, this is my guy, man. He's saved me bare times. He keeps saving me anyways. So he's gonna start. And that will be in line with Ahmad getting minutes, eventually signing the contract. Not if Ahmad doesn't bag a goal, see you later. Garnacho's on. So it would work anyways. So I get it.
But
I get what you're
but
trying
that
to
does
say.
no. But no. But the
But
reason why this does,
Bruno's not had preseason. Bruno plays.
but it
Anthony
doesn't
doesn't have
matter.
preseason.
It
Anthony
doesn't.
plays.
Anthony hasn't played, one and
No.
two.
When he bought him,
Bro, it's
remember when he bought him?
a completely different situation. He bought him. He spent money on him, so he's got to play him. Look at the situation. Bruno's the captain, so he was always going to play Bruno.
Okay.
So these things are all isolated. When you look at Ahmad, yeah, Ahmad's thing is, yeah, he's in the last year of his of his contract. Man United want him to renew. The manager's gonna play him. Just for that, we saw the manager was playing Forson when they were trying to get Forson to sign a new deal.
Instead of Ahmad,
Instead of Ahmad, we understand this guy's calculated. We understand he's calculated. Ahmad's position on that right wing is not safe. The reason why you can tell is because twice he's been subbed off for Garnacho in 2 games, bro, when Rashford was worse than him in both games. So the manager's ideal front three is Rashford and Garnacho plus someone else. It's clear because it's like that substitution is pre-locked in before the game even starts, that on the 60th minute he's coming off, regardless of how he plays, bro. This is what managers do, yeah, to say, oh, yeah, I gave you your chance. That was the same with Sancho. Every time Sancho started, you knew he was getting subbed off. Oli did the same thing with Mason Greenwood. When Mason was playing on the right, you knew he was getting subbed off. Like it was almost guaranteed that no matter who played how, it was the same man that gets sacrificed. And seeing Ahmad get taken off when he's not playing badly, yeah, tells you absolutely everything, bro. Even the Community Shield, Sancho came on with 8 minutes to go. How the fuck did Rashford last 82 minutes in that Community Shield? He did nothing. He did nothing, bro. It's very obvious, yeah, that the manager favors Garnacho and Rashford. It's obvious. It's
More than
very
Anthony,
obvious.
more than his own guy.
More than Anthony and more than Ahmad. He doesn't rate these possession technical players. He doesn't rate them. He just wants a team full of runners, bro. That's all he wants. That's all he wants, bro. And that is the honest truth. Like, he's playing Ahmad right now just to say that he done it. That's why I'm saying Ahmad has to pay his rent every day. Ahmad's in a race against the clock. If this Brer don't score in the next game, and that's assuming he starts, because he might not. He might not. He might be dropped next game. But if he doesn't score in the next game, Garnacho comes back into the team.
Garnacho was a bit all over as well. I can't lie.
Bro,
When
he
came
was
on,
shit, blood. This
he was a
my
bit
man
all
saying,
over.
yeah, Garnacho set up the goal. Listen, you man give assists for everything, innit? When I tell you that Xerxes made that goal out of nothing, because that cross was a nothing cross. That's what it was. That's a nothing cross. 99
It's a
times
mad
out of
angle as
100.
well. Yeah.
Bro, 99 times out of 100, that cross is a nothing cross and nothing comes from it. That goal was all the striker. And this is why, yeah, and this is why when people give out assists, I always like to look at the difficulty of the finish, bro. Xerxes, yeah, 9 times out of 10, he doesn't score that. Not because he don't have the capability, but because it's a very, very hard chance, bro, to let the ball come across your body, open your body up, and steer the ball into the far corner with your weak foot, bro. The ball was crossed between about knee and shin height, bro. It wasn't a good cross, bro. It wasn't. You can't do anything with a cross that height, really. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's too low. It's too low to try and really control it and take it down.
Yeah.
So you just have to try and redirect it, or you have to get out the way or dummy it or something like that.
Surprised it didn't bobble off his shin or something.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Most of the time, that's what happens.
I thought
You
it
know what
came
I'm
off
saying?
his knee until I
Bruv, it
played the
was
ball.
a crazy finish, bro. It was not a good ball. And you can tell, yeah, because if you watch it again, it's not like he got his head up and he picked out Xerxes. He just put it in the box and Xerxes ran onto it. Like, that wasn't where he didn't pick Xerxes out. He just took a touch and just put the ball into the box. He had no idea where it was going, who it was going to. Even when you look at the cross wasn't in a dangerous area. You do not expect anyone to score from that cross. You don't expect it. Like, Xerxes made it a good cross. Do you know what I'm saying? But it was a nothing cross. Other than that, the guy was tripping over his feet, fell on his face onto the ball, missed an open goal. He was shit. Do you know what I'm saying? He was rubbish. Like, we have to be honest. He was rubbish when he came on.
I'm gonna be surprised if, based on his last game, anyways, Garnacho's last game, it makes sense to bring on Sancho for Ahmad rather than Garnacho. For example, next game, it makes sense. Give Jaden a
Or
chance.
Bring on Sancho for Rashford.
For Rashford as
You can
well,
still bring on Garnacho.
but
You
he
can still
won't.
bring Garnacho one. Why can't you play Garnacho and Sancho?
Marcus, man, frustrating to watch. I can't lie, man. He was frustrating to watch. In real life, it was frustrating, bro.
Bro, how many excuses are we allowed to have for Rashford now? How many do we have left?
Bro, frustrating, bro. Some of the passes, yeah, he made, I swear to God, from the Stretford end where I was sat, and I wasn't sat high at all. I was sat nearish the tunnel. Bro, it looked like he didn't mean to pass the ball. I swear to God, it looked like he wanted to do a step over.
Yeah, nah. He
hit the ball.
overhit. Yeah, he overhit the touch and it turned into a pass. You see the assist that he nearly got from Mount? That wasn't a pass. That was
Bro,
a
it looked
dribble.
like he was about to do a step over and overhit the ball.
Yeah, it was a dribble that he overhit it. That's what it was.
I don't know, bro. What's going on? How he's playing and stuff like that. He's still a fantastic, he's a professional footballer, still fantastic ability. He picks up the ball from the air with great touch and finds areas where he's really, really free on the pitch. But I've got to the kind of conclusion that I think defenders and fullbacks have almost figured him out now.
You know what it is?
He's got no tricks left in him.
He's lost the pace that he had, and he's a bang average footballer, and that's putting it politely. And now he's lost the fear factor. What was his pace? I think we're seeing a similar thing with Martinelli as well. Like with the injuries, these guys are losing. They're losing the explosiveness and they're getting exposed, bro. You seen it with Martinelli as well. He's fucking awful. It's because the little bit of pace that he had, that
Explosiveness, yeah.
that made people second guess. Should I stand off him? I don't want to dive in because he can touch it past me. Now they're almost imploring you to run at me because I'll beat you in a foot race. We're seeing players catch Rashford now.
Damn. I don't know, bro. They like if it's doubling up, he's struggling. If it's 1v1, he's struggling. And it's like the only thing he's got left is going down the byline and cutting in if he can. Other than that, it's not really, he's not even the baddest thing is even Dallo, yeah, managed to do a step over, cut back, and put a fantastic crossing. And he's a fullback. Do you know what I'm saying? Even Dallo, I've seen how many times do a couple step overs, stop the ball, drop a shoulder, and then just go past his man and try and put a cross in. But Rashford, I don't know, man. He's just struggling, bro. Started the season off slow, so it's only first game. So hoping that he can build into the season and build the momentum. But the fact is, the issue isn't all of that. In all honesty, I would be a lot less critical with Rashford if he was getting subbed off.
But
Had your 60, 70 minutes.
The manager is leaving him on, but this is what I mean. Why are you not taking off Rashford for Garnacho or take off Rashford for Sancho? Why is Rashford finishing football matches, playing the way he's playing? There's almost an air of something outside of football is happening why he's playing. Because he hasn't earned the right to nail down that left-hand side. He hasn't earned it. What has he done? He's coming off the back of a poor season.
I don't know this guy. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know what Man United have plans for him and what they're going to do with him and how they're going to improve him. Can they improve him? I don't know, man. It's just like someone said there. The only way to describe it is sad. It's just become sad. It's the way I look at it is run out of tricks, and defenders and fullbacks have just figured him out. He's running full pelt, yeah, and the fullbacks keeping up with him and slight tackling the ball out. Like he's not got nothing in him to beat his man, and he's a winger, and he's supposed to be one of the fastest wingers in the Premier League. I don't know, bro. He's just got that knuckleball left. That's all he's got left is the knuckleball, and I want to be proven wrong. I want to be proven wrong, but we'll see.
But it's not even just the pace. It's like the footballing ability is just not there. It's just not there. It's never been there. I've never been a fan of his footballing ability. I've always thought that he wasn't good enough. But it's becoming even more apparent, bro. He's our Raheem Sterling.
Respect Raheem Sterling, bro.
No, but he's our Raheem Sterling in the sense that he's on too much money. He's supposed to be a talisman at his age, and he's getting shown up by the youngsters, bro. Garnacho's
Raheem Sterling where? Which Raheem Sterling?
At Chelsea.
Okay, right. I hear it. Right, okay.
Garnacho's outperforming Rashford. He's outperforming him, and it's not because he's better than him, but he's outperforming him. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I get it.
Like the team looks better with Garnacho in it than it does with Rashford.
With Rashford, yeah. And Garnacho played anyways the last game, very chaotic.
Yeah, but bro. They're both chaotic players, but the difference is Garnacho's chaos is actually benefiting the team in some way. Rashford's chaos is not benefiting the team, bro. It's hampering the team.
Yeah. I would have liked to see Anthony come on for Rashford as well, left-footed, left winger. Makes a lot of sense, especially with a striker in the box. And now looking at how Xerxes picked up that ball, I'd be very much intrigued to see a left-footed left winger, right-footed right winger play and put the balls in the box from deep and see what Xerxes can do and pick them out. You know, I'd love to see that, but it's this manager Mount though. Watching Mount, bro, I'm really sorry, bro. I'm really sorry, chat. They're lying, bro. They're lying.
Oi, bro, the Mount prop here on Twitter, man need to be investigated, you know. Man posting, yeah, Buki stats,
bro, lying.
Of Mason Mount and all these things. This guy has been shit for the whole preseason. And this is what I say, yeah, bro, People are seeing what they want to see with Mason Mount. The cope is crazy. This guy's never had a good game in a Man United shirt, you know. Not
Yep.
one. Since we
Yep.
signed him, he ain't had one good game. The way these men talk about, oh, Mason Mount's so important out of possession. Brother, you know what's important out of possession? Team shape. Man don't care about no Mason Mount. Mason Mount's rubbish. Do you know what I'm saying? When they're telling man, yeah, that all of man's fucking key attributes are without the football, he's not a Man United player.
Yep.
Because even when we had Park, he was amazing off the ball, but on the ball, he was more than competent on the ball. Mason Mount on the ball is a nothing player. He offers nothing in possession.
Bro, I mean, looking at him, and I'm just going off what I see, innit? I'm really, this season specifically, I'm not going on Twitter to look at stats to hinder my judgment or whatever. I'm just gonna look at what I see and just communicate that, bro. I'm looking at him, yeah, and at times he's like a bit lost. He's looking like this. He's just like, he's like looking, where should I go? Where should I be? Should I be here? Should I go there? Should I press? Should I not press? And I think he's really trying. I'll be honest. I think he's overdoing it because he's trying to
win. Yes, he is. He's trying to win the crowd over, and he's trying to justify his selection. That's what he's doing. So he's doing way too much. The guy's running around everywhere, kicking people, fouling people, doing all these. Bro, he's trying to justify his selection in the team because deep down he knows he shouldn't be there.
Bruno and Mount together don't work, man. At one point, Bruno's right wing, Mount is 9. Then at one point, Mount is right wing, Bruno's 9.
It's almost like when Bruno drops, Mount goes into the false 9. They just swap positions.
Too much. Keep it simple. Play your wingers in the wing. Play your strikers in the striker. Play your midfielders in the midfield. Bear going on 1 minute, I'm like, is that Bruno or Mount? And then I have to think about it. Oh, that's Bruno on the right wing. I'm just like, what's going on? It's bare like chopping and changing and that. And you know, in the game, I'm normally used to anyways, like a winger swapping just to have a go at different fullbacks.
Yeah, 100%. A different look.
When you got your midfielders swapping in the false 9, then a winger, then a false 9, then this, then left wing, bro, it's like you're gonna, you know, as a player, yeah, you're going to be confused a lot more because you're going at different players. You're going in different position. Every 10 minutes, you've got to readjust your game. It's a bit too much. I didn't get it. I didn't get it, I'll be honest. And maybe because Xerxes not match fit yet. But Sancho, false 9, was a much better football for the eye. I don't know what these stats they're on about, and this false prop. By the way, people are saying Mount had a good game off the ball because they don't want to get cooked because they have to make Mount signing. That's what it is. Let's call a spade and not a shovel.
100%. And this is the mad thing is, like the reason why I think it's a favoritism thing is because even from a profile standpoint, Jadon Sancho is closer to Xerxes, than Bruno Fernandes in terms of playing style. Bruno can't play in between the lines. He can't receive the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna run. He's not gonna run in behind like Sancho's gonna. He can't carry the ball. Bruno in the false 9 doesn't play in the false 9. He just drops into midfield and does the exact same thing that he would have done if he was playing in the 10. He plays with no discipline. He's a tactical liability. This is what Bruno is. And because Bruno is a tactical liability, you have an extra Mason Mount in the midfield to make up for the fact that you don't know where Bruno's going to be.
Yeah, he's doing the Fred job.
Yeah,
he's doing the Fred job, basically. Yep, exactly that.
He's just sweeping, covering Bruno.
Yeah.
But so basically, you've got 2 players, for one position. Because both of them make one player. Is basically, so you're sacrificing a player.
Facts. That's the best way to put it.
You're sacrificing a player. You play Sancho in that false 9, with Ahmad and Rashford. Straight away, you're seeing better football. And then when you want to bring on Xerxes with half an hour to go, people are saying, cool, he's not match fit. The thing about Xerxes is because of how he plays, he don't have to be super fit. He can play himself into fitness because he's very much reliant on his touch. So because of that, you bring on Xerxes with half an hour to go, and then you almost get like a taller version of Jadon Sancho. That's it, a taller, more physical version. And by then, Even if Sancho gives you a good hour in the false nine and you sub him off, no problem. He's had a full preseason. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's being used while Xerxes gets match fit, but at least the profile change isn't too different. Going from a Bruno to then a Xerxes, bro, we scored straight away pretty much within 10 minutes.
Yep.
We scored within 10 minutes because we actually had a fucking focal point. That's all it was. It's not like we didn't create chances, Faz. The 2 chances that dropped to Bruno, if they drop to Xerxes, he gets a hat trick.
Yeah. Bruno's
Imagine
trying
if
to do
them
like
chances dropped to Xerxes, bro.
Trying to do step overs and shit, trying to shoot the ball from the edge of the box and that. But
it's mad. It's
Bruno
actually
and
crazy.
Mason Mount. Let's see. Is this another experiment that he's doing and whatever?
I hope that he's doing with Mason Mount what he's doing with Ahmed. And he's just saying, yo, I'm gonna play these man. And then as soon as they're not performing, I'm gonna drop them. I can only hope that he's playing Mason Mount now because he has to say, you know what? He got injured last season. He didn't get a run of games. He's had a preseason. We're gonna give him a go, but I don't really fancy him. I hope that's what it is, because if we're still seeing Mount and Bruno, a couple more games into the season, we're in a bad place. A real bad place. We can't be, especially against a team like Fulham. I think against Brighton, he'll do the same thing because Brighton are going to be in their possession bag and he's going to want to put the pressing dogs on at the beginning. That's what he's going to want to do. He's going to want to get us to outrun Brighton. So he'll probably pick them two and do the dog thing. I can see it already. He doesn't start Xerxes against Brighton.
Another thing as well, yeah. Big up double A in the chat as well. Really unhappy with the set pieces, man. Shocking, bro.
Yeah, we have an option. I'm saying that Cass has gotten the end of a few.
No, but like any cross not being able to beat the first man yet is awful, bro. Is awful. You can't even get the ball near the front post. Awful, bro. I seen Ahmad try and cross the ball. Not good.
Now Ahmad's corners have been decent, bro.
No,
they've been
man.
way better than fucking. They've been way better
Bruno
than
as well. Do the crossing. Not good, man. We need to. Our set pieces need to fix up. I'm telling you, we need set pieces can add at least 7-8 goals to your tally for the season, and if not more. And set pieces, I think we need to sharpen up for sure, especially with Xerxes, tall striker in there. We need to be utilizing him, man. 100%. Casemiro as well, if he's on the pitch, we need to be utilizing him. I think Maguire got on one as well, but need to be better, man. 1-0 against Fulham. I'll take it. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, but that's down to Bruno though, and Mason Mount. If we're honest, like
Mason took a few as well. Yeah.
Bruno needs to score one of the 2 chances that he had, bro. Doing a Travella with your outside of your foot first time in the box is, bro, it's a crime. You just needed to take a touch and pass it in, bro. And then the 1v1, he just needs to lift it over the keeper like what Erling did yesterday. Just little dink, you score. And Mount the same, little dink. Bro, they were through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. You don't get clean one-on-one, like clean through opportunities like that and miss them. They made the game more difficult for us, bro. Like we should have won that 3-4-0.
100%. 2-3-0 easy. But I'm very happy with our fullbacks, man. On a positive note though, they were solid.
Absolutely.
They were so good, man. Mazraoui, wow. And Xerxes as well, but I'm not gonna get overly excited and hyped because it's one game. I've given them a run, a 10-game period, and 10-15 games is gonna tell me by game week 15 I'll know what sort of player they really are. Before
which players are we talking about? Because Mazraoui, I think that's one of the best right back performances that I've seen at Manchester United, period. And I've seen some decent one, but he just looks like the real deal, bro. Like he is. You see, when people talk about world-class footballers, when you see a player on the pitch, and he just looks so far clear of everyone else. Everything he does is just the right thing. That's when you see levels in football. Every touch Mazraoui took was the right touch, the right way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he released it at the right time. In the air, he won his duels. On the ground, he won his duels. intercepting, stepping up. He knew when to be aggressive, yeah, and to step in and win the ball, and he knew when to back off. Do you know what I mean? And jockey, he just knew how to do everything, when to do everything. Like it was almost a flawless performance, bro. I don't remember him just even looking flustered, let alone making a mistake. I don't remember him even looking like he was in any discomfort at any point in the game, bro. It was the most comfortable, assured performance I've seen in a long, long, long time. And even the little 1-2s, little give and goes, passing the ball. I think him and Mount popping it into Mount and then going and then getting it back. Nah, man, everything, man.
He was so clean. Really, really happy with him. The whole stadium was actually, everybody was like properly chuffed with him. Want to see him obviously play a lot more, and I think having him and the way Dallo played as well. I started the season off with a lot of stress because of Luke Shaw, but I think I've been eased off. I've been eased off a lot. I've been made to feel calm a lot because these two are solid, bro.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Even if we said, for argument's sake, yeah, because Lenny Euro can play right back. Do you know what I'm saying? So
pack Luke Shaw's back.
Mazraoui quality. Do you know what I'm saying? You got Dallo at left back. Dallo's comfortable playing there as well. So for me, bro, we do the Dallo Mazraoui thing. Like, if it's not broke, don't fix it, bro. There's no reason to bring Luke Shaw back in. Yeah, bro. Dallo was playing super high.
Wow. I was like,
super high.
Who's this player, man? And he's keeping calm. He's making the unselfish runs, calling for the ball, and he's not getting it. And he was getting in a lot of space. And I'm like, I don't know if people were seeing that on the TV, but bro, he looked like he was about to get frustrated, but he didn't. He just kept making those runs, and it was so nice to see as a consumer, as a football fan. I was like, yo, this guy is so unselfish, man. Just running up and down. Had some good defensive duels as well. Put some good crosses in. Just has to grow into that left back role if he can, and he'll absolutely boss it, man. He'll absolutely boss it. Player of the season last year, obviously, unofficially, but yeah, solid, man. What a performance he did. Maguire did all right as well.
Maguire was class, man. Like, one thing I hate about football fans is they think that if they praise Harry Maguire for his performance, it means that they were wrong about him. No, you weren't wrong about Harry Maguire. He's not a good player, but he had a good game.
What is he doing on the right wing?
Bro,
man's carrying the ball on the right wing.
Bro,
I'm like,
he had a good game, bro. Like, this is what I hate. You know what it is? People love to use the word agendas all the time, but there's nothing more screams agenda than someone's inability, to acknowledge when a player's had a good impact on the game.
Facts.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, Harry Maguire, I can't stand the geezer, but he was fucking solid. You can't even deny it. Everything that was asked of him, he did it and more. What do you know what I mean? That the 1v, like the 3v1 that he intercepted, we would have conceded. If that was Virgil van Dijk, that cut that out. We would have been everyone talking about this aura bollocks. You know them ones. They would have said, it was Virgil's aura stop the attack. You know them ones. Bro, it was 3v1. 3v1. And Maguire stuck his foot out and just blocked it, And bro, we would have been dusted if Maguire don't do that. And man ain't talking about it. Maguire was solid. Everyone's talking about how well Lissandro played. Lissandro weren't good in that game. He was not good. But because he barged over Adama once, man are going on like Lissandro was a colossus in that game, bro. He was shaky, bro.
Man am making out like David versus Goliath, bro.
Bro, he was shaky. Man have to keep it up. But Lissandro made that good kind of clearance, kind of block thing in the box, for the cross. And that's the only, that and him barging flipping Traore over is the highlight of his whole game, The whole game. That's all he really done in the whole game. He was giving the ball off, giving the ball away. He was looking slow. He was falling asleep, bro. Brother, there was loads of things he wasn't doing. And everyone, bro, you saw him doing the media after the game and all these other things. Harry Maguire was shitting on him. Harry Maguire was way better than him. And that's the thing. Like, if you saw the way that people were talking after the game, you would have thought that Lissandro had the game that Maguire had.
Yeah.
That's what you would think.
And we criticize Maguire a lot.
Come on, bro. Maguire gets criticized when he deserves criticism. Do you know what I'm saying? But the bottom line is he was miles clear of Lissandro in that game. And the way people speak about the game does not reflect the actual game. And this is how people get preconceived like notions about players and start to make their mind up about certain players just before they've even kicked a ball, bro. This is just what it is. Lissandro looks off the pace. He don't look sharp. He don't look fit. Do you know what I'm saying? Even his decision making on the ball, like it's not the usual.
Yeah, he gave away a couple balls as well. I was like,
yeah,
what's he doing?
Man, and under no pressure. I don't mind players giving the ball away, but under no pressure, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, shanked the ball at someone else. I was like, what's he doing there?
It's crazy. And that's the thing. And Maguire did not put a foot wrong. And
that's what you expect of Maguire to do as well. Don't forget.
Well, of course.
But he was having the total opposite game. And the fact is, of course, Maguire can still get sold. You know what I'm saying? He's not our first three top.
Not now, though. He can get sold next season. But now we work on moving on Victor Lindelof. And that's it, bro. Like, then we keep Maguire as our fourth choice, bro. As a fourth choice centre back, Maguire's quality. Do you know what I'm saying? Quality, fourth choice. Cool. You know the ones, because when Lenny Euro's fit, he'll be ahead of Harry Maguire. He'll be ahead of him. De Ligt will be the first choice. Lissandro will be the second choice. Do you know what I'm saying? And then Lenny Euro will be next in line. So first off the bench, or if we've got an injury and we need Lenny to cover at right back, he can cover at right back. So that's what we'll do. Then Maguire will come in. Maguire won't be ahead of Lenny Euro. He'll be the fourth choice like Lindelof. And I'm completely okay with that. Okay with that.
Some of his ball playing players have been the opposite at the start of the season. You know, first game of the season, Andre Onana giving the ball away like mad. I was like, what's going on there?
You know what the Onana thing though? I think it's difficult. It's difficult from the first game because first 20 minutes we were awful in it. And then we came into the game and we started creating chances. This Man United team's still confusing me because if you've got Bruno up front, why is Onana going long? There's absolutely no reason to go long with Bruno up front. When we've got Xerxes up front,
it's a different story.
The option to go long is great, but then at the same time, when you look at like what Liverpool are doing right now, what I like about Liverpool is they've got the variation where they mix it up. They play out, and then every now and then they'll go long. So you don't really know what they're going to do. It's the element of surprise. It's like we're the other way. It's like we'd rather go long most of the time and then try and play out sometimes. But when you've got De Ligt, Mazraoui, Lissandro, Dalot, these are ball players. You play out. You play out.
Mazraoui's so good on the ball, man. Yo, this guy make the game look like it's going in slow motion. I was like, what?
That's what a real top player. That's what a real top player does. That's what a real top player does. Everything looks like they're playing, at their own pace. The one thing I say about Manchester United, and I pointed this out. I remember when I done the stream with Flawless, when that off the back of when me and Neji were talking about the two lines of defense and we were going back and forth, and I showed you see our patterns of play when we play out from the back. It's not consistent. It's not consistent. Like if you watch Arsenal when they play out from the back, you know that Zinchenko is going to invert, and then they almost kind of go into like a back three in it, and Zinchenko inverts. When I watch Man United play out, I don't see that. There's not one thing that happens every time to give Onana the option to play the ball out. It's almost like our manager's not coaching build up. It's like he's not coaching it. It's almost like he's only coaching. He's only coaching when the other team has the ball, if that makes sense. It doesn't look like he's coaching when we have the ball. Obviously, there's stuff in the final third that they're saying that Ruud van Nistelrooy's been doing. But fuck the final third, bro. Like when we have the ball with our goalkeeper, you need to coach that. Because even Chelsea, you can see with Chelsea, you can see how they try and play out with their goalkeeper. What I can't see anything from Man United. When our goalkeeper has the ball, I don't know who goes where.
But that's because probably he's not got his preferred back line yet, innit?
But bro, it doesn't matter. That shouldn't be an obstacle.
The pattern of play should still remain.
Of course.
But
his the same movements, but different players.
His excuse is he can't play those pattern of football because of the players he's got. He just can't, innit? That's what he said before. He needs De Ligt, he needs Euro, he needs Martinez to be able to play out from the back by like the way he wants to.
Oh man, we can't do this. This is the thing. This is why I'm kind of happy that Ineos here they've backed the manager the way they've backed him, because this excuse of I don't have my players becomes obsolete at that point, you know, because you look after watching Chelsea yesterday, cool, they lost. I could see a shape. With City, you can always see shape. With Liverpool, you can see shape. I don't want to hear that I don't have my players. Like Slot don't have his 6. He doesn't have his 6. We all know that. The guy's playing Gravenberg there. Like we know that he doesn't have his players. There's a lot of people that don't have their players. It's not an excuse to have someone with the capabilities of an Andre Onana, yeah, and not be able to construct a cohesive pattern, yeah, in order to break the initial first press from teams. You shouldn't be relying on a player getting the ball and stepping past someone to play out. There should be options. There should be options. And having someone like a Sander Berge will help with that, because right now we don't have a 6 that shows and gives an option for the goalkeeper anyway facing forward. The keeper can only pass to the centre back or pass to the fullbacks. There's no one from midfield dropping in, showing that can receive the ball on a half turn. And that's why that profile is so important. I don't know if they think Agate is that player, but he's not.
Sander Berge can do that job. That's the only player I can think that we're linked with. But Kobe can do it as well, but I'd rather Kobe play further forward.
Yeah, but Kobe can do it, man. I'm sure there's loads of things he can do, but that's not he's not specialist. He's not specialist in that. Kobe Mino, I don't want him anywhere near the edge of our own box because he'll get caught. He'll get caught on the ball. Like he's got like a very nonchalant style, yeah, that I like a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's for attacking areas, to put your foot on the ball, roll it with your soul, drop a shoulder, go past people. On the edge of your box, that's all risky in that. Do you know what I'm saying? Remember, we conceded a goal in a game and Roy Keane was getting onto Kobe Mino saying, he looks a bit...
He lost the ball, yeah.
Yeah, because he lost the ball. But it's like, when you're a player like him, you're always going to lose the ball. Yeah, you're going to lose the ball.
Yeah.
What game was that? Was it Aston Villa? No, it was Bournemouth, wasn't it? Or was it Aston Villa? I can't remember. Guys, which one was it? The Kobe one where he made the mistake.
He made a silly error.
The ball rolled under his foot or something like that.
Yeah, he tried to grab it and then it just rolled past him.
Oh, West Ham. Was it West Ham? Yeah, the ball rolled under his foot or something. Yeah, West Ham. Okay, the Bournemouth one was the Garnacho one, I think, because what's his name scored?
Solanke, heavy touch.
Yeah,
Solanke done,
heavy touch and Solanke bagged. That's what I mean. And it's like, Kobe Mino should be able to get his foot on the ball, try and make things happen, and make mistakes. That's why you need him in more advanced areas. So I think Sander Berge has to be the one. He has to be. I just can't see. I can't see why we wouldn't make him a priority signing.
He's cheap as well.
He is cheap and he plays. The thing is, the reason why he's my favorite out of all the signings is because he can play with any midfield partner. Play with any. Because of his profile, he doesn't do what any of the others do. So you could play him with a Cass. You could play him with a Nugate if we get him. You could play him with a Kobe. You could play him with a Scott. You could play him with anyone, even though Scott's on his way out. Like you could play him with anyone because he's got such a unique skill set. So yeah, United made a bid for Sander Berge. They're saying it's below, yeah, what they want. I believe United have put in some bullshit offer because this is what we do anyway. It's good to put in a shit offer at the beginning because you have to test the temperature. I believe United have gone in with something like 15 million or something like that. That's what I believe. The fact that they haven't even disclosed how much we put in it was peanuts. Let's be honest. And that's how you do good business. You never go in straight with the money that they want. Do you know what I'm saying? You never do. They probably got in with a 15 mil or something.
How much did we get for Will Fish?
I don't know how much we got about from Fish. Probably gonna get like 5 million from him. He's dusty. If that, little 500,000 thing.
If that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But United didn't put in no serious bid. Do you know what I'm saying? They ain't put no serious bid for Sander Berge. All they're doing is they're letting Sander Berge know, yeah, that obviously they've already got, it's been rejected, but the whole point of this is they've already agreed personal terms with Sander Berge here behind closed doors already. So now you put in a bid, the bid gets rejected, the player starts getting uncomfortable and starts saying, yo, you man, like, do you know what I mean? And then he gets left out of training. Do you know what I mean? The last game he had a niggle. It's like, bro, this is what happens. You never just go straight in with the bid because now you've got an unhappy player. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So I think
interesting to see Ivan Toney left out of the squad as well.
Yeah, bro. There's rumors that obviously, like, he's got interest from Saudi, yeah, but I don't know. There's something. I feel like Man United have given him the idea that potentially we could bid for him because man is seeing rumors that he's holding out for Man United, like just in case to see if we're interested. Do you know what I mean? But he'll go to Saudi if not. And to me, I think we have to get that done. I think that he's a Man United player.
How can we? Where are we gonna get the money from?
Selling Scott McTominay, bruv. You know them ones, yeah.
Ugarte and
nah, but I say you sacrifice the Ugarte deal and you go and get Ivan Toney, blood, and you get Sander Berge, bro. I'm telling you, because the Ivan Toney, yeah, that it's one of them ones where I believe, yeah, that we can structure a deal with Brentford that we can pay them the real money they want, but we'll just tell them you can have it over 3 years. Same thing with De Ligt. We're paying the De Ligt thing over 3 years, bro. I believe we can pay as little as 20 million up front for Ivan Toney. Easily. If we say to them, because they're saying they'll take 50 million. If we said to them, yo, we'll pay you 60 million, but we'll pay it over 3 years, they'll take that. I'll be real. They'll fucking take it. And that means we're only paying 20 million up front.
A player like Ivan Toney comes up on the market, you have to get him, man. You can't,
of course.
You can't let that slide, bro. A player like Ivan comes up, yeah, it's sad, man, if you let that go, man.
Yeah.
It's sad, bro. We have to bag him, man. I can't lie, man.
Yeah, letting him go to Saudi is a joke.
I won't be surprised though, because he's big on securing his future, innit? In terms of money.
Of course, he has to be because he's been underpaid for a long time. I don't believe Saudi pay Ivan Toney 500-600K for the simple fact that Ivan Toney isn't a big name. Like even when they brought Henderson out there, Henderson's a Champions League winning Liverpool captain. Ivan Toney does not have the legacy of a Jordan Henderson, even though he's way
England as well. He's not had many appearances.
Yeah, so even though he's way, and obviously Ivan Toney's just fully broken into the England squad, and then he's gonna go Saudi Arabia. That's his England career over as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Before it's even started. So for me, I think that he'll be holding out for something here. I think he'll definitely be holding out for something here. And I don't think you would have to pay him
mad bucks.
Big money. United can pay him 200 a week easily, or even 250, bro. Because, bro, if Sancho left, yeah, and you gave him Sancho's wages, yeah, as a goal scorer, bruv, strikers are worth 250K, blood. Goal scorers.
Yeah.
Like, they're worth that. Mount's on 240. Ivan Toney's worth 250. He's easily worth 250, bro. Because then if you get Sancho off the wage bill, yeah, You bring in Ivan Tony, you're cool. You're cooking, bro. Give him Sancho's wages, no problem. Give man a goal bonus, like 20 goal a season plus bonus or something like that. He's cheesing, bro. Because we know that you give him a 4-year deal, that's fine, bro. Within 4 years, you know that he's probably gonna be ready to move on anyway.
I think he works really well with Rashford as well.
Yep, he works well with Rashford. He'll work well with Garnacho. He'll work well with Højlund. He'll work well with Xerxes. He's a link man, so he'll work well
Yeah,
with anyone. He plays with his head up, innit?
that's the best way to put it. He's a link man.
And that's what
That's
he
the
is,
type of
bro.
player, bro. Ivan,
He
man.
suits everyone.
I don't know, man.
I think they would pay him the money. I think they would pay him the money, bro. I think United would pay him
And
the
he
money.
likes he likes a good night out in Manchester as well. So
Yeah, he does. He does. He does. I know that. You know what I'm saying?
if you
I
know, you
know.
know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a
So
good deal to make, man. It's a good
nah,
deal to
bro.
make.
Nah, I'm telling you, bro. So nah, man. What's this? Man saying, understand Conor Gallagher's been authorized by Chelsea to travel to Madrid. 42 million euros. And they said that Chelsea have sorted out the Joao Felix thing now as well. Apparently that's done.
That guy is a Joao Felix. You lot better pray, yeah, that Joao Felix doesn't wear the right socks and the right boots for the year, man. Because when this guy
He's
is
gonna cook at Chelsea, you know.
when he's in his mood, yeah, Joao Felix is untouchable. Mark my words, man. This guy is untouchable. If he just clicks in his attitude, he gets the right boots and socks on, and you know what I'm saying, bro, it's long. It's a myth.
No,
It's a
I
myth.
hear it. I hear it. And Steedy said Tony disrupts Hoyland's development. Bro, Hoyland disrupted his own development by leaving Atalanta, bro. Coming to Man United. I'll be real. Like, brother, Ivan Tony plays up front. We can play a 2. 100% we've got the players to play a 2 up front. And also, Xerxes can play off the wing. And when I say off the wing, not as a winger, off the wing. So off the wing means starting in the wider areas and drifting in, because if you watch Xerxes play, he drifts everywhere anyway. So we can play with a bit more freedom and creativity with Xerxes and Tony, absolutely. And also you rotate them. We're Manchester United, bro. We had Berbatov on the bench. Why do people think here that if Ivan Tony comes, that him and Xerxes can't play together, or him and Højlund? But also, why do they think that Xerxes can't sit on the bench for a game and Tony can't sit on the bench for a game? Andy Cole didn't start every game. York didn't start every game. Sheringham didn't start every game. Why do we think that we're not allowed to have players on the bench to come on, yeah, and impact the game and change the formation and change the shape and change the impetus on the team? Like, why is everyone always thinking about the starting 11 and not about the full 90 minutes and the potential changes that we can make? Why is no one thinking about that? This is what I don't understand. Like, Man City brought Phil Foden off the bench yesterday. Why can't we bring quality players onto the pitch? Why can we not? Xerxes said himself, do you know what I mean? United's the biggest club in the world for him. Do you know what I'm saying? He's still young. He's in his early 20s, yeah? Like, Ivan's not. Ivan Tony's 27, 28. He's at that point of his career that he needs to be mashing work, scoring goals. And Xerxes at the point where, as long as he's getting 25 games in a season and he's contributing, he's cool. He just left Bologna. Do you know what I'm saying? He's cool. He's young. Same with Garnacho. You don't need to start every week at 20 years old. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't. He does not, bro. Like, I don't know why man don't think that we should have good players in the squad and we should be able to rotate. We should be able to play different players for different games. That's what Alex Ferguson did. He played different players for different games. If we had a Champions League game on the Tuesday and we had a relatively like favorable fixture on the Sunday or the Saturday, he would rest a few players. We'll bring John O'Shea in for this game. Maybe we'll bring Phil Neville into midfield for this game, and we'll do all of these different things. Pep does the exact same thing. Sometimes I'll start Grealish, nah. Sometimes I'll start Doku. Sometimes I'll do these things. Sometimes I'll do those things. Like this is what we do. This is exactly what we do. So I do not understand why people are talking about disrupting development. Did we worry about disrupting the Colin York development when we brought in Teddy Sheringham?
You have to know how to manage your squad, innit?
Some idiot thing, bro.
You have to know how to manage your squad and the young players as well. That's how you do it. And top managers know how to do stuff like that in big clubs. That's where we've lacked for years, isn't it? That's all it is. Brighton next, then Liverpool next home game. Got big 2 games, man. Like very, very tough 2 games straight away. Liverpool obviously having a good game.
Brighton is a tough game, man.
Brighton away as well, obviously away. Let's not forget that. And they just had a nice 3-0 victory over Everton, didn't they?
Yeah, it was relatively comfortable. I think Everton had a player sent off, didn't they?
McTOMINAY, Welbeck getting on the score sheet. So I don't know, bro. They're feeling themselves, and that was away from home. So I know it's Everton, fair enough, but at home, Brighton, let's see, man. Their midfield looks decent. Their front line looks decent. Brighton coached really well. So I'm interested to see how these guys.
It's gonna be a big game for us. If we go and we beat Brighton at Brighton, it's a big statement. Do you know what I mean? The way that they've started, man, because they look like they're taking on board what the manager's doing. They look confident. You know what I'm saying? And they had a solid performance. So I don't know. I have to see a better performance though than the first performance of the season.
Slightly better, yeah.
Yeah, I have to see a better one, man. Even though we created loads of chances, I'm not going to pretend that I was happy with the football I was seeing. The football I was seeing still was below par.
It needs a little bit of work doing to it, 100%.
No, 100%. So no, it would be
and then you've got Liverpool versus Ipswich that happened, and Liverpool got a nice 2-0 win, but
Ipswich started really well.
Ipswich actually gave them a very good game, but
for the first 45 minutes. But
a
lot of people in the chat were even saying Ipswich can't press at this intensity, play at this intensity for the whole game, and they did. They ran out of gas, and Liverpool picked them off.
Yeah. Just edged. I'd say Liverpool edged them by quality, because there's obviously individually top quality players. Trent and Salah just bossed them around a bit, and Jota playing in the middle as well was very interesting. I found that very interesting. I'm a big fan of Jota, man. I'm a big fan of Jota, and 2 games. I think 3 points from 2 games, 4 points. I'll take that.
No,
4 points from the 2 games.
I think we need to beat Brighton. I think these are the kind of games that if we want to make top 4, even though they're difficult, we have to go win those. I think we have to go beat Brighton. I think we've got the players. I think we go and we beat Brighton. I don't think it's acceptable not to beat Brighton. I know it's earlier on, but we shouldn't be making excuses. We shouldn't be making excuses this early on, man. Like, we're spending.
If you really want to come third in the Premier League, you've got to beat your Brightons.
Oh, 100%
against Liverpool.
You have to. You have to, because like the Man Cities, the Chelseas, the Liverpools, and that, like, they're gonna go to Brighton and win. They are. So we need to do the same. The Tottenham should go to Brighton and win. I believe they will. So I think we need to. I don't think going into that game saying, you know what, draw's not a bad result. Yeah, it's the wrong mentality.
Leicester Tottenham today as well. A very interesting fixture. A team that's possibly looking at top 4, or even a piece of silverware, which isn't going to happen, but they're probably going to try. And Leicester as well. Again, they want to establish themselves as a proper Premier League team, innit? They want to establish themselves as we're here to stay.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting that them two as well. And looking at Spurs is gonna tell us what type of league shape is gonna turn out.
I'm very interested in seeing what Spurs do. I think Spurs are gonna come out the gate and smash these lot today. That's what I think.
And Postecoglou, very attractive, man. His football. But pause. His football.
No, 100%. And the fact is, they've strengthened, they haven't weakened. So I expect them to do their thing.
Is Solanke gonna play today?
I think so. Throw him straight in, bro. He's a Premier League player, man. Like, he would have been having a pre-season with Bournemouth. So run that. Do you know what I'm saying? Absolutely run that.
How do you think he's gonna turn out in Spurs?
He's gonna score a lot of goals, bro.
You reckon?
In transition, hey, that Tottenham they're gonna create a lot of chances for him. I think he'll be up there this season with top goal scorers again.
Serious?
Yeah,
I want to see.
I think stylistically, it's a match made in football in heaven for him, bro. That's what I think.
Safe.
So yeah, it'll be interesting. Man said, I'm afraid he's gonna start Garnacho over Ahmad. I think against Brighton, don't be surprised if he brings in Garnacho for the running, bro. Like against Brighton, it's almost bro. The manager's gonna surrender possession and just let Brighton have the ball. Like we know it, bro. Like he's not gonna try play football with Brighton. Like he's not going to. So I wouldn't be surprised if he brings in the runners. Also, yes, we did reject 40. We rejected money. It was a joint bid for McTOMINAY and Maguire last season from West Ham. I think Moyes wanted them both. It was like 50 M's or something, and we rejected it. So I don't know. But if we can get 30 for Scott, we're laughing. And the SANDER thing, like we did mention it earlier. I believe we've gone in with a really low bid of like 12 to 15 million. I think we've just gone in there just to kind of test the water. Just to unsettle him a little bit because we know he wants to join, and I think that's a deal that gets wrapped up pretty quickly as soon as Scott gets signed. And if we do sign him, I'll be genuinely excited because I believe that a lot of Man United fans are undervaluing what he's going to bring to our team because he's in the Championship. But
that's so sad.
Madders was in the Championship. Dele Alli came from the Football League. We've seen loads of players come from the Championship and the lower leagues and come into the Prem. Like my guy Balassi was in the Championship. Do you know what I mean?
This is what I'm saying, yeah. Football fans nowadays, anyways, they're so obsessed with top ballers and the most famous names in the world and the big clubs, bro. Players in Championship are ballers, bro. Watch Championship football, bro.
And there's a lot of money down there now. And like the Championship's not what it was.
There's talent in Championship, bro. And people don't realize. I mean, look at Ivan Toney, bro. Do you know how many loans he's had in mad clubs, bro? And look how he's grown to be a big name striker. And he's played in mad clubs, bro. Mad clubs as on loan and that. So, bro, there's loads of talent in the Championship that people are not clued up on, and it's sad. You've just had a Championship freaking quality level manager go and now manage Bayern Munich.
Yeah, facts. But even when you look at Wharton, yeah, this brother just went away with England. Do you know what I'm saying? And everyone was saying, Adam Wharton's the next Michael Carrick. He needs to start. But then man are dissing off the Football League. It's like, what are you doing? Like, which one is it? Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, man, need to relax.
Who is it that FA Cup we played? Freaking, what's the team's name, man? We played in the semi-final.
Oh, Coventry.
Bro.
Yeah. We got popped.
Bro.
We got popped.
Bro, Coventry, I'll be honest, yeah. I know a couple nice places to eat in Coventry, but the football, cooking, man. They cooked us. They freaking cooked us, bro. And that's Coventry.
Man are one VAR away, you know.
Coventry, bro. Like, let's not disrespect. Let's not disrespect these teams, bro. And Coventry's in, like I said, Championship team. But yeah, man. Yo, when's the party, bro? Like, let's not beat around the bush now.
No party.
Why are you shaking your head, bro?
No party, my bro.
It ain't my fault, yeah, that you don't like partying because you're old.
I've never liked partying, bro.
Got nothing to do with the community, yeah.
It's got nothing to do with age, bro. I've never liked
when you wearing that Bruno shirt as well.
I'm not. You said to me, yeah, that if I got it by Friday, and I told you I'm not wearing a Bruno shirt anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? I didn't get it by Friday. I got it yesterday.
Nah, I meant Friday this week, bro.
Nah, you're taking a piss, bro. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing
You're
that.
killjoy, bro.
This is
You're
what it is.
killjoy, bro.
Bro, I'm enjoying my life.
Bro, where are you enjoying your life? At some freaking place where you get no 5G near some water. Man
Oh,
reached 100K, yeah. I'm saying,
I definitely do get 5G, but I
bro,
hate.
man, you must live in the Lake District, bro, because this guy just wants to be by himself with the owls and that.
That's right. This is it, bro. This is what life's about, fast.
Well, being next to the water and the woods and the owls and then.
Bro, this is why they
100K,
invented this is why they invented internet. So I don't need to see people. I can talk to people like you now, and then when I'm done, I'll just turn my camera off.
bro. 100K, man. Where's the white rum? Do you know what I'm saying? Where's the boogie? Where's the
It's in the cupboard. It's in the cupboard. I don't need alcohol. I'm good, bro.
It's in the cover.
It's in the cupboard, bro. I always got white rum and I always got tequila, bro. I always got it, bro. And I got cigars as well, bro. Mine's got a bag of cigars. I just don't feel like a cigar right now. Cigars
Are
are
you
for when I feel like having cigars, bro. Like, man, I got boxes of cigars, bro. Here.
safe?
I have cigars, bro. I always have cigars. I always have alcohol. I just don't like to indulge very often, but they're always here.
I think the only thing that's missing now in your life is a cat, and that's it.
Nah,
Get
I
a
don't
cat.
like cats, bro. I prefer
Get a
dogs,
cat.
and I don't need a dog.
Just get a cat, bro. You don't even need to look after the cat, bro,
Nah, bro. Man, I don't like cats, man. I don't like cats.
and you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Nah, I'm not a cat guy, bro.
100K
But yeah, I'm
party,
chilling,
bro.
bro. Nah,
This is still a
I'm
100K
I'm
party.
chilling, bro. Listen, I'm enjoying life. Life is good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the 100K is sick. I'm just waiting for my tick. I don't even know if I've got my. I haven't got my tick yet. I don't think. I don't know if it comes automatically or what. I don't know. But yeah, bro, I'm looking forward to having my tick. So when I'm commenting in the chat, I got my tick, and we're good, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just what it's about, bro. Listen, the show goes on. We hit 100K yesterday, and then today we launched another new show, guys. This is what we do. Do you know
What's
what I'm
the new
saying?
show? Tell me.
We don't rest on our laurels, bro. This is what we do. We had a show with Don before this at 2:00. Do you know what I'm saying? So new shows, new season, more
Say.
subs, bro. Like we don't get comfortable, we don't get complacent. Do you know what I'm saying? We just keep working, people. Like this is what we do. So
What are you doing to treat yourself for the 100K?
as it stands, I haven't done anything, but I'm still deciding. I don't know.
What should we as a community, yeah, we want to celebrate. So what should we do?
But listen, you lot can all celebrate for me if you want. You know them ones there. No, I'm not gonna stop you. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna stop you. If you want to have a drink, you can have a drink. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do whatever.
Oh man, where's the do you know what I'm saying? As a Jamaican, yeah, bro, you're supposed to be like big party, jerk chicken.
Nah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mash up. I haven't had a jerk chicken in a minute.
Nah, this is mad, bro.
But nah, listen, man, I have no big party. But do you know what I mean? I'll celebrate at the right time, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? For me, when it feels right. Do you know what I'm saying? It's here now. It's here now. Even if I have 105,000, it's still 100,000, bro. I could still celebrate. I could celebrate next week. Like it doesn't matter. There's no rush, bro. We have shit to do.
Okay.
And this is what it is. We have contributions to make. Do you know what I mean? I'm up in Manny this week anyway on Wednesday. So I'm up on Manny for the Champions League futsal Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So who knows? Might have a drink in Manny.
You're up on Wednesday, yeah?
Yeah. I'm coming up to Manny on Wednesday. Wednesday afternoon. I'm up there for 3 days.
When you going back?
Friday or Saturday. Either Friday night or Saturday morning.
Go back Saturday, innit?
No, because United play on Saturday and I need to be back here for my watch along. So I'm either leaving early Saturday morning or I'm leaving Friday night. Do you know what I mean? To make sure I'm back. I'm back to do my watch along on Saturday because we got Brighton. It's an early kickoff, man.
Make sure you bring your best cologne. Bring your hairbrush.
This guy, bro.
Bring some jeans, some trainers, and some trainers and hoodie, and I got you.
This guy.
Yeah.
We'll see, innit?
I wanna. We got me and Rants, mate. Hey,
this guy, bro. Take me to some dead rave. I know Faz is gonna try to do something mad like that.
What, bro? Saeed is gonna be there as well. Don't worry. Saeed is gonna be there as well.
You're mad, man. Yo, big up.
Might link some of our
for the super chat. Nah, come on, man. Big up everyone that's been throwing the super chats in. Man said we need more than a good passer, but a talented elite midfielder that controls the tempo of play. Similar talents. All these man that you're mentioning here don't exist in the game, my bro. I hear you though. Big up for the super chat. Like, bro, football's dead. Like, bro, listen. Tony Kroos retired and Real Madrid can't even replace him. Like, it's not just us. Real Madrid can't even do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's in the same boat where Gundogan going back to Man City guarantees them the Prem just because there's no other Gundogans. So if they can get Gundogan back, like, it's a cheat code.
It's a cheat code.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Looking to get him back is mad for his age.
Yeah, like this is where football's gone. That generation of footballer, it's like there's no replacing them. So if you can get him back, it's the best possible scenario. It's the best possible scenario. So yeah, man, I hear all of that, but the players are just not out there. A man said we're gonna contribute to the celebration. And so celebrate because you're already focused on 200. You know it, bro. You already know. That's exactly where I am. That's exactly where I am. Like, I can't even lie, yeah? Like, we're already like 100, past 100 over 100,000 already. We're on like 100,110. So, you get me? To me, I'm literally just, yeah. Like, we just keep it moving, bro. Like this is what it is. Like we
are gonna move Wednesday to Thursday, innit? When you come to Manchester, we are gonna move.
All right, brother. You know what I mean? So this is just it.
Off the ball and on the ball,
bro. I don't know what you, bro. Listen, I don't party, so I don't know what you think's happening, but it's not happening. I promise you.
Don't need.
I promise that shit, bro.
Bro, I don't party as well. I'll be honest,
bro. That's not for me, man.
Same, bro. Same.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, big up Chelsea for Joao Felix, bro. If your manager can use him, if your manager uses Joao Felix where he used Enzo in that number 10, I think that could be an absolute madness. That's what I think. Do you know what I'm saying? But if he plays him on the wing instead,
how much did they pay for him? Chelsea.
I don't know. They're saying 36 million. But then what? Isn't Connor going the other way for like 42 million euros? So it's basically a swap deal, pretty much.
Good deal, that.
Because I think Conor Gallagher's, they said 42 million euros or something. 6-year contract. Oh, these man are dude.
Rants, I have a theory, yeah, that Chelsea are about to get a transfer ban soon.
Yeah, 100% they are, bro. Like they're doing some crazy thing. They're preparing for. And they're preparing for fucking monsoon or something like that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. They're preparing for tsunami, bro, from the FFP and them, and so they're just packing all the players in that they can now because they're about to get cooked by financial fair play. Has to be.
What's the wages? What's the wages for Felix? Is it similar to Cole Palmer on a little 150 thing or something?
There's a mad stat in it. Is this not Joao Felix's first permanent contract or something? Second permanent contract? Some weird.
Yeah, because he was on a super big contract at Thingy. Yeah, you're correct. At Letty, he signed a 7-year deal or something like that. He's only on 110k. What?
Nah, something involved in that, bro. Something involved in that.
That's why. Yeah, but that's why, because it's a 6+1 deal. That's why. So it's almost like they half it in it, so it's really 220 in that, bro. Because like, bro, that's like 2 contracts, blood. Like, Like 1 year is like 2 years, you know?
Yeah.
Brother, that's crazy, you know. Yeah, bro, that's mad.
Blood contract. That's what it is. You have to sign with your blood. These guys, Chelsea, man, they're gonna get cooked, man. They have to.
But bro, they got
I'm
so
also
many good
interested to
players,
see
bro.
what
It's
happens
got
to
to click
City.
eventually, bro.
Sorry, what'd you say?
It's got to click eventually. They got too many good
Mm.
players. Like Joao Felix, bro. If they play Lavia, Caicedo, Felix, yeah, with like Palmer, like Neto, and then
Where's
Kunku,
Palmer gonna
yeah,
fit in on the right?
yeah, bro. They got Kunku as well, bro. They got ballers. Oh my days.
It's just individually, all their players are
Well, you might
very.
play him up front actually in the false nine and drop Jackson, maybe.
Oh, bro, I don't
But
know
I
what
think
people see in Jackson, bro.
nah, Jackson's movement does cause problems though. But maybe he'll play Felix in the false nine and
Bro,
instead.
Nicholas Jackson is the guy that Michael Jackson was singing about that is not his son. Because this guy is awful, bro. When I watch him, yeah, bro, when I watch him, yeah, he plays like he's not been disciplined when he was young, bro. I can't lie. Like, he's so awful, bro. I don't know how, yeah. Some of the chances he misses, bro. He couldn't, like people say, he couldn't score in a you know what I'm
In a
saying?
Warhouse, yeah, I
Bro,
hear it.
it's mad, bro.
I hear it. The chance
Man,
he missed,
there
the chance he missed yesterday was crazy. The one that
wasn't it
like, he
him
played straight at the keeper.
that was messaging Astrid Wet or something?
It was him, yeah.
Bro, this is crazy. This guy is desperate. He's desperate and he's awful. Straight up, bro. He's all people are telling me, yeah, off the ball and all this, blah blah blah. Bro, what? That's like saying, yeah, that your curry's dead, but the rice is nice. What the fuck, bro? Shit don't make sense.
Nah, real talk, bro.
He's dead, bro. He's dead. Absolute awful. And if it was someone else in his position, Chelsea would have been in a much better position in the league. Much better
Maybe
position.
so. Maybe
Oh,
so, but I think he's got qualities though. You know what I'm saying? I think he's got qualities, but I think Joao Felix in the false nine could work, but also Joao Felix in the 10 works, and he can play from the wide areas as well. I think that he's a good player because he's multifunctional, and I believe that he just needs a proper opportunity, man. He's a good player, man. He's a good player. I don't like the disrespect on his name, bro. I think if he's used properly, yeah, you see a real quality player.
They just cook him in it a little bit here and there but bro, he's 24 years old.
There you go. He's the same age as Jaden, bruv.
How long has he been playing football?
Since he was 17, I think.
Bro, Joao Felix been around football for years, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's had a life of a 45-year-old, man. He's had his girl cheat on him as well. Like, this guy, he's had a divorce. At 24 years old, bro, he's had a divorce, bro.
He's been through some shit still.
He's been through life, bro. This guy just needs a break. All he needs in life is a break. And
I think that this could be it, man.
Yeah, the last thing he needs is someone like Nicholas Jackson in front of him or around him. That's the last person he needs. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the last person he needs. Cole Palmer and him, baller. Oh my god, it's unreal. He's unreal, bro.
But he's in a Chelsea team that are gonna keep the ball, that's for sure. So I think he thrives, and I'm looking forward to seeing him in the Premier League.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing him live. I am.
No, facts. Do you know what I mean? So now I'd be interested.
See how it does, bro. Dominic Solanke, I'm very interested in seeing. What else as well? I'm interested to see, obviously, where Ivan Toney ends up. Haaland, dead. Don't like him. Couldn't care less.
Brother, did you see the stat, bro? I saw a stat saying he's the first player to have 3 touches. Like 3 completed passes for a Pep Guardiola team. 3 completed passes, you know, in the game, but he scored. How could man complete 3 passes? Like, bro, it's crazy. Like, is this football now?
Bro, Pep Guardiola
will show you his stats. Like 91 goals in 100 games. De Bruyne completed 3 passes in a game. Do you know how mad that is? Like, and this is the thing. Like, people would just say, "Yeah, but he scored." But I'm like, oh. Do you know how good you have to be as a team to carry a player that's going to compete 3 passes?
It's almost like they could have had anyone else in there and it would have been the same result. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really seeing what difference Haaland really makes. They could have had any decent striker in there because he's not like, yeah, Haaland scored 1 or 2 mad goals. I've seen some of the mad goals, but he plays football like Crash Bandicoot.
He does.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's like Super Mario, bro, just on steroids. That's why he
He's
plays
different.
football like. So any decent striker, all this hype about Haaland, and I'm not really
Can't
seeing any.
argue with the numbers though. Unfortunately, we're in a
No,
time
that's
where
it.
you can't have a nuanced argument or conversation about it. People will turn around and say goals win games. He scores
That's
goals.
it.
Blah blah blah. There you
That's
go.
it. End of discussion. That's what football is now. I never know that goals win games and all these sentences when I was younger, bro. That's not what I heard. That's not what I seen. Back then it was anybody can score from anywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? Corner kicks, free kicks, jinky me jinky. Now it's just he's got numbers. That's it. Pre-assist, man. Man, I'm talking about pre-assist. Like bro. And Bruno Fernandes is the prime example in it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Stats.
Yeah, but even
That's
the Bruno last game, yeah, this guy could have had 2 goals and conceded and cost us a goal at the other end. And he left with no stats. No one's talking about it. But yeah, he's a nightmare. He's another
I
one.
think Casemiro was fantastic in the last game, man. He was really good. I
He
really
was, but
enjoyed
no one gives Cass his flowers. Same with Harry Maguire. These men have just they've accepted that they don't like them. So there's no giving of no flowers. There's no of being objective. There's no being balanced. It's very much like, nah, we just don't rate, man. So this is what we're gonna do, innit? So they're not gonna give Maguire the respect he deserved. They're not going to give Casa the respect he deserves, bro. I didn't see any Casemiro appreciation posts
Bro.
on Twitter when I finished. I didn't see any.
When this fan base turns, this online toxic positivity fan base turn on a player, they turn fully, and it's impossible to get them back. But when they back a player, they'll back him until the ends of earth.
Yep.
That's what it is. This toxic positive. There's no balance. There's no like, okay, he performed bad these weeks, but then he's also performed good these weeks. And let's have a balanced conversation. There's nothing. Either they love him and they'll die for him, or they want to hang some of these players. That's it. Casemiro had a bad season last season because of his own doing and also the system we played. That is a
I think
logical.
more so it was the system, no.
Yeah, but that's an unbiased thing to say. Whereas this season started off the game really well. People do not talk about his chance creation. As a deep line midfielder, he creates chances for players. They don't talk about it. They don't talk about his presence in the box. They don't talk about
but that's because he's been misprofiled. People think that Casemiro is just a fucking deep line number 6. He's not. Cas has always been a box-to-box midfielder. Always. He's so dangerous in the opposition box. No one talks about it. In the air from set pieces, he's our most dangerous player.
Dangerous. The guy is just like a madman in the box, man. Just gets on the end of the ball somehow. Right area, right time, always.
And the weight of pass for Bruno as well that he created. What a weight of pass from him into Bruno's feet. He can actually pass. He just can't pass under pressure because he's not press resistant. But he can see a pass and he can execute it. He just can't do it under duress, which is fine. A lot of players can't. But now he's a top player. He's a top player, man. And he's definitely trimmed down. He definitely looks leaner.
Definitely.
So yeah, man. No, man. I'm super happy with that. I told Staffy already. I told you, Staffy. I told you was gonna have to apologize to Casemiro, brother. A man's gonna keep reminding you until I hear it, fam. Because I knew that this was gonna be the season. He showed man what time it was. Because a lot of people be writing Casemiro off like they wrote off Varane. And fair enough, Varane, injuries, whatever. Casemiro is a lot more available. So I'm not really trying to hear it.
Saeed owes me as well. I can't lie, man. I let him buy Dallo stocks on cheap. That was unfair, man. This brother is.
I told him you can't have them, bro. Nah, listen, he was Dallo's number 1 hater, you know. Saeed. I remember them nights, them cold nights when I was still outside of Old Trafford, bro, and Saeed was running the Dallo agendas, blood. I'll never forget those days. But I told him he can't be allowed in. He can't be allowed in now, man. Because, bro, I was on the front line, backing Dallo and Fred, bruv, specifically them two, bro, I was getting pelters, bruv. There's no way. You can't cut through now with the Dallo thing. You can't. It's mad.
Yeah, access denied, man. Access denied, man.
Yeah, trust me. But yo, Saeed's live anyway, so we're gonna redirect over there. Make sure you smash a like on this video.
Yeah,
Make sure
make
smash a
sure when
like.
you go to Saeed's live, comment access denied, man.
That's it.
Access denied, man.
Denied,
Not
bro.
tonight, lads. Tell him he's not entering the club, bro. Not tonight, lads. He ain't got the
Trust
right
me.
to play or something. Access
Trust
denied.
me. No Dallo stocks for Saeed, bro.
Yeah, man.
He's not entitled. You know them ones. He's got the memberships run out, so we're not doing that. Do you know what I'm saying? Also, if you haven't, make sure you subscribe, obviously, to this channel, but subscribe to Saeed as well. I think he's like 800 away from 100k as well.
700 away.
700 away. So
Yeah.
make sure you subscribe to Saeed TV if you haven't already. You know what I mean? And another 100k pending. What you got coming up in the week anyway, my bro?
So I'm doing a lot of TikTok stuff as well. So I'll be live on match days on TikTok. So watch out for that. I actually had a mad live, on TikTok. Like, big up the community as well. I had like 13,000 live viewers on TikTok, man.
Damn.
On match day. Obviously my TikTok community is real engaging. So I'll be live on TikTok on match days and grow that a bit. But I'm planning some shows here and there. On YouTube, it's just in the works, trying to juggle everything. So yeah, that's me, and sticking on training, man. Sticking on training, bro. Got training
Love
soon.
that.
My season starts in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And see, I got to stay sharp, man. That's it, innit? Road to 85 kg.
Love that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So yeah, big up everyone inside supporting the thing as usual. You already know what time it is. Make sure you drop a comment inside each chat. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'll see you guys